Hey everyone, welcome to Enlil's Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading for singles to see what's coming next in love. You're going to have three choices, and out of those three choices, whatever pile you feel called to the most, that's the one you're going to pick, and we'll begin your reading. Okay? Alright. Hey everyone, if you chose pile number one, or the bottle of nerds, this is your reading. So we're looking at singles, what's coming next in love. And so far, this reading looks really good. So we're going to look at the overall energy, and the overall energy are the cards at the bottom of the deck. There's Express Your Love, the Page of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. So right now, I can see that you are in a more balanced situation in regards to yourself, and you feel that you have something to offer. And because of this, I see that your way of expressing love is becoming a lot easier. I feel like in the past, with this row here, we have the Death, the Hierophant, and Healing Family Issues. I feel like in the past, you've been dealing with that, healing family issues. Um, it can be from your parents, it could be from just your childhood in general with like siblings or aunts, uncles, whatever you want to call it. Something that caused you trauma in the past when in your childhood. You've been working to heal. For an example, I know I've been working these last couple of months. Um, I took myself out of the dating scene because I started to notice patterns that my father had that weren't that great in relationships, such as his temper. My dad, he was a good man. Don't get me wrong, but he did have he had a temper about him, and he was very vindictive. So if you did him wrong, he was always looking for vengeance. And so I started to notice that in myself, that I carried those similar patterns, and in a lot of my relationships, that sense of vindictiveness was a huge issue. And I've been working for hard, actually longer than a couple months, but I've been working, but specifically these last couple of months, I've just been zeroing in on fixing that issue, because I know that's pretty much the reason why I've kept myself out of relationships, is I just didn't want to bring that energy to the next person. I'm not saying your situation is exactly that, but it's similar to that, where you noticed that you were basically repeating a pattern within your family, maybe something your parents did, and it was bringing a lot of toxicity into your relationships, and you've been working at that for a while to get rid of that. And these cards said that you've made some progress. You've breaking out of the traditional norms, as the Hierophant represents. Like I said, those patterns, those traditional patterns that your parents or your grandparents carry, you're breaking out of that. You're healing those issues, so that way you'll be able to achieve finding someone that matches your energy in the most positive way. And we can see that with the second row, you have the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and you deserve love. This self-work, this working on yourself, this self-assessment, all this, this time you took to really balance yourself. And if you haven't gotten there yet, you're going to be working with that in the near future. It's going to bring in a lot more options than you thought possible. And you're just going to have to make a decision. So, with the second row, you have the Seven of Cups, Ace of Cups, and you deserve love. You are starting to realize you deserve love. And because you're realizing you deserve that love, people are waking up to realizing that you deserve that love. And it's not just one person. It's a whole bunch. Now, people are people. Humans will human. Not everyone's going to be the perfect match. Not everyone's going to be good for you. Not everyone's going to be healthy. But they can see your worth. And now it's up to you, because from the lessons you've acquired in this life or up to now, to make a sound decision on who the person you're going to choose to be, that person you end up with or date or whatever you're looking for at this present moment. because you know you deserve that love. You know you have that self-worth. You've worked hard for it. You've worked hard to heal those family issues that were holding you back in relationships. And because of that, it's opening doors. The universe is opening doors for you to bring in more people. And like I said, because a lot of these doors are opening, you're kind of gonna be at a standstill. Like, I don't know which one to choose. You're gonna kind of be weighing your options with the Two of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Attraction. You're gonna be weighing your options. You're not gonna really know what decision to make, but you're going to just kind of wait and see, how these people slowly reveal themselves. You're going to wait. You're going to open yourself up slowly but surely to the right person, but you want to kind of wait to see how these different people reveal themselves. And whoever presents themselves to be that person you're looking for, you're going to offer them that cup, that fulfillment. They're going to present you with that sense of fulfillment. And with the attraction, like I said, the attraction, you're attracting these people, you're attracting these individuals, and you're attracting the right person to be in your life. And the way this reading is coming to an end is that you will find your soulmate. Soulmate card right here. Yes, this is a soulmate. So whoever you end up choosing will be right for you. I feel as the lessons you learned in this life allowed you to make the sound decision, which will bring you the right person, which we have in the Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups. I think it's the Ten of Cups or the Ten of Pentacles. Let me double check. Ten of Pentacles, same thing. Stability. So it'll help you achieve that stability in yourself within the relationship because you've learned those lessons. You've learned what not to do in a relationship. You learned from your parents' mistakes or your grandparents or whoever raised you or whatever situation you were in. You've learned from those mistakes. You've learned from those errors, so you won't complete that curse. And it's a real thing. I could tell you from like I said, my parents had curses they passed down to us that we have to break. That's why we're here. We're here to break our family curses. We're here to break those cycles, those chains, so that way we can expand into a different territory. And I feel like you've been working really hard at doing that so you can expand to a love that maybe your parents didn't have. Something greater than that, something greater than your grandparents, something that's more profound than they were able to experience. Because I'm going to go off on a bit of a tangent. I was a couple semesters ago, when I was in taking a college course, I was taking a course on it was psychology, but it was on love. And one of the things they would say is that back then, a lot of people really didn't give that much consideration when it came to love. It wasn't really about romance and soulmates and true love. It was pretty much about well, they lived right next to me, or it was just convenient, or his parents knew my parents, or we were working on this thing together, or our parents kind of had this business and they wanted us to kind of stay in the same sort of situation. And so it was more on the practicals of marriage and love rather than the whole emotional, spiritual side. And I feel like now you are able to experience the more spiritual, the more emotionally fulfilling side of love, where maybe your parents and your grandparents did not. But that's because you were able to break those cycles. You worked hard to break those chains. And because of that, the universe is opening to a whole bunch of options. And like I said, not all options are going to be great options, because humans are going to human. They're going to do whatever the hell they want. So whatever one starts to present to you that they're not doing so well, you're not going to accept it because you've learned those lessons. You're not going to be attracted to those types of people who are going to bring you, just sadness and pain. Now, every relationship has its challenges, but some challenges are just unnecessary and some challenges are there to help you grow. And so I feel like whatever challenge this relationship that you end up getting into, it's going to help you grow as a person, but in a positive aspect. It's going to help you become a better person, not where it's going to make you, it's going to drain you of everything you have, of all the energy you have. So you are going to be attracting someone new. I do see someone new coming in. I do see you finding you're going to have a whole bunch of options. So it's really up to you to make that choice, to make the right choice. So if you chose pile number one, like I said, I see multiple options coming. I see you having to make a choice, and you will make the right choice. So, but until you make that choice, just have fun with it. Enjoy the company. Enjoy these people's, enjoy their insights, because they can offer you different perspectives, even if it's just for a short period of time. And just learn from the experiences rather than, just taking it as nothing. Learn from what they can present you. If you notice that they can't give you what you need, learn from that. If you notice that they can, learn from that. But you're going to find the person that fits you correctly, I guess, for lack of a better term. Someone who fits your bill. But that's it. That's pretty much what I have for pile number one. I hope I was able to help. If you did like this reading, please like, share, subscribe, share this video and future videos that I will create on this channel. Again, thank you for joining me today. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Hey there, everyone. Welcome to the Pick a Card reading. If you chose pile number two or this jar of butterscotch candies, this is your reading. So, for singles, what's going on? So, right off the bat, from the main energies that are present at the very moment, which is these cards here, the ones with the cards at the bottom of the deck, I can see that you're still a bit hung up on somebody from your past. Even if it's not taking precedent of your life, in regards to the love situation, you are still kind of connected to someone in your past. And the reason is because maybe this is someone you saw potential with. They felt like they could been the one, and it may not be someone you had a long-term relationship with. Although it does say release your ex in the reading, it could be anything. It could be someone that you met and you guys had chemistry between each other, just like we have in the reading here. You guys had really good chemistry. Like, this person spoke your language. The quirks they had matched your quirks, and so you felt that this person could be the one. And right now, maybe this person is not in your life right now. Maybe with the three swords, third party, maybe they chose someone else over you. I know what that feels like. And it's kind of got you a bit hung up. You're just kind of wondering, in a way, you're kind of waiting to get some resolution to the situation. And so with the Two of Wands and the Eight of Wands with the Release Your Ex card, I feel like the cards are telling you to release this situation. And for good reason. With the Two of Wands, I can see you've been kind of waiting to see the result. What's been going on? You've been maybe kind of waiting for this person to kind of realize that you're the person that they should be with. But the cards are saying it's good to release your ex right now, or release this person. Because judging by this reading, I see some potential for someone new to give you better than what this person gave you, even if that may be hard to think about right now. And before we get more into the reading, I want to kind of share a story because it's relevant to me. I've lived this situation, this exact situation. I've lived this. And it's with the whole concept of soulmate connections, twin flame connections, all that good stuff. The thing about connections, these spiritual connections and soulmates, you have more than one soulmate. That same pull you felt with this person, I can guarantee you are going to feel that same pull with somebody else. If not the same, stronger. And so what the cards are saying is, there's someone else that can give you that same feeling. They can give you that same feeling, but it isn't this person. Because maybe this person, like I said, is involved with somebody else. Maybe this person chose a different situation, different direction. And that's not your fault. There's nothing wrong with you for why they made that decision. There's a whole bunch of outside circumstances that can take place. Like maybe just the universe split you apart and just threw the other person in that person's life for a specific lesson or reason. You don't know, we don't know. But when it comes to this third dimensional reality, a lot of outside interferences tend to interrupt these soul connections. For an example, there was somebody that I felt that this girl was it. Like, she had everything from the way she act, from her tastes, like her hobbies, her look, just who she was, her essence. I felt in my heart of hearts that she was mine. Like, that was my person. Like, I like nobody else. Like you can have all the models in the world. This one was mine because she knew how to speak to me on a soul level. It wasn't even about like looks or how attractive she was, but she knew how to. But just who she was spoke to me on a soul level. And I think that's what it is with the high priestess being at the bottom of the deck. This person spoke to you on a soul level. They didn't have to be. They didn't have to have, you know, all this stuff or all these things, but it's just who they were in essence. It spoke to you on the soul level. But, like I said, in previous readings, I'm going to say this. Humans are going to human. And so, with pay attention to the red flags, these cards are basically saying that, yeah, you guys may have that connection. It may be stronger than you think. But with these outside circumstances and their decisions, it's creating these red flags. It's like this person isn't going to make the right decision to make sure you're good, to make sure you're happy. They are more thinking of themselves or the other person or whatever the situation may be. And so the more you dwell on this, the more you're going to hurt. The more you're going to wonder if this person is going to be right for you when there's somebody that is, and I can see it in the reading, is going to come that is going to give you what you need. Now, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and like I said, pay attention to red flags. So this, if you are the masculine, this could represent you, the King of Wands. If you're the feminine, this could represent you could be represented as the Queen of Pentacles. But we're gonna go based on energy. So right now, you are. I see that you are somebody who is basically you're not just trying to date anybody. You're like me. You're not trying to date anybody. You're not looking for, just somebody just to give me company. You want someone that's going to give you meaning. It's going to give you passion. Someone made me laugh. They're like, just like, no, it wasn't somebody. I made myself laugh. I don't know what I was thinking. It's just like, why don't Daddy? No, I got it. Daddy, why don't you love me? It's because you lack drive. You lack passion. And I feel like whoever you're looking for, or you don't want someone that lacks that drive, that passion. You want someone that makes you feel good. And so, like, I don't know why I thought of that, but I was like, Daddy, why don't you love me? And so you don't want someone that's boring, someone that doesn't speak to your soul. You want someone that has that makes you feel like you're alive, makes you feel like they can speak your language, like you're not alone in this world. Because just ending up with anybody makes you feel alone. If you just date anybody just for the sake of dating, you're just going to feel alone anyway. So why would you do that? Might as well be alone by yourself. And so you are a person that's very passionate, but also you are very strategic. You're also very to yourself. You're close. You keep your cards close to your chest. And you want somebody with that same energy, someone who knows how to be, keep things close to their chest. Someone who's passionate, someone who sees your value. Because with the Queen of Pentacles, she's holding that coin. She sees the value in that coin. That you want someone that sees your value. Someone who's not going to make a choice to go somewhere else when you're obviously the prize. And you know you're the prize. So so what the cards are saying is, don't worry about the person here who doesn't see your worth. Even if you have this soul connection that means something. And trust me, I know this is resonating with me because I'm dealing with a similar situation where it's just like, me and this person had so much potential, but only I could see it. They were so focused, and right now, they're in another situation at this moment with another person, and even today, sometimes I wonder, like, how come they didn't see me for what I was? How come they didn't see me for what I could do? And it could be a multitude of reasons. And like I said, it's outside circumstances. Maybe they were going through something when they met you and they weren't able to see it. Maybe they were dealing with something that was outside the love realms and their minds were on something else and it just didn't work out. But whatever the case may be, they made that decision to go away from you, regardless of what it was. And what the cards, what Spirit, what Source is saying is that, yeah, that was a strong connection, but you deserve better, stronger, something that will actually be something tangible, solid, like the Pentacle. Not something that's fleeting, that, won't show up. And you've been manifesting this with the Eight of Wands. You've been manifesting this, and it's coming pretty quickly. This person, I see someone new coming pretty quickly, and you But if you're gonna want, if you want this relationship with this next person to work, you have to, and even like I say, you meet this person tomorrow, you still have to release this person, or release this person in order to fully commit to that new person coming in. And source, the universe, is saying that that's the better option here. You need someone who is going to choose you, not someone else because they don't know what to do, or because this, that, and the third. You need someone who is going to choose you. And so when the cards say release your ex, release this person. Let them make their own decisions. You're gonna find what you need to what you need to do. And so in this row here, you have let go of control issues. You have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So when you get this offer, Source is saying, look at it from a brand new pair of eyes, a brand new perspective. Don't try to control this situation because you got hurt by this other person, because this other person decided to choose someone else. Don't try to manipulate it, because I know that that's usually the thought. Like, I don't want to lose out on this person, so I got to do what I can. No, 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 no. Just be yourself, because they will be able to see your worth, and that's why they're going to make this offer towards you. That's why you're going to receive this, because they're going to see your worth. And as we get more into the future, you have the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Chemistry card. So this next person that's coming in, there's going to be an equal give and take, and it's going to be a solid relationship with a lot of chemistry. Like I said before, Spirit is saying, screw this SOB, this is where you need to be. Screw this SOB, this is where you need to be. You're going to get everything you wanted with this person. Everything. Looks, hobbies, whatever spiritual connection you were feeling with this other person, you're going to get that plus the equal give and take. And so what they're asking you to do is, when you meet this person, or while you're waiting for this person, release the other one. Just accept that, yeah, they chose someone else. Yeah, they left me. They broke my heart. They did this. They did that. But I'm going to end up with someone who's going to give me better than what they did, and they're going to just be wherever the hell they're going to be. And so if you're single, I do see someone new coming in, and they're going to give you what you want. They're going to give you more than what you had previous. But in order for that relationship to have the equal give and take, to be solid, you to fully experience this chemistry, you have to release this. And I hate it when tarot readers say, you have to release this first in order to get this. That's not how this works. It's never how it works. Your energy will attract whatever it can attract. So you can still attract this person in, but if you're in this energy worrying about this person, if you're still in the Three of Swords, it's going to repel this person. It's going to push this person back. It's going to make them think, I don't think I want to be with this person. Even though you guys match, the outside circumstances aren't allowing you to be together. You get what I'm saying? So singles, I see someone new coming in. I know this last person. Trust me, when I say I know, I'm with you. I'm literally going through the same thing. You have to release, even if it's hard, even if it hurts, because you will get that same feeling. You're going to get that same, this person knows my soul. They know who I am. It's like, I don't have to explain this to them. They know what kind of person. They know what my needs are. They know what fuels me. They know this. I don't have to do this. You're going to get that same craziness, that same fun, that same, richness in a relationship. I say craziness because not in a bad way, but more of like just that fun, experience. I just needed a better term to use. But you're going to get that same great, fulfilling experience with someone else that, hell, may even look better than the person you were with. May even, and they will act better. I could tell you they will act better, but they're going to be a level up. I know that sounds very shallow. They're going to look better. That sounds very shallow. But, everybody has a different incentive that they would want in a partner. It is what it is. No judgment. We all have to, we all have to, so yeah, you're gonna get better. You're gonna have better than what you have. This person will have to live with their decisions, because trust me, I'm gonna tell you, they're gonna regret losing you. You just need to focus on yourself, focus on what you're doing, and this person will naturally come in, and they will see your worth. You will have that equal give and take, and once this person comes in, and trust me, you won't worry about that next person. So, that last person. Tongue tied. Anyways, that's pretty much the reading I got for pile number 2. I hope I was able to help. If you did like this reading, please like, share, subscribe, share this video and my future videos. I hope I was able to help. Thank you for joining me. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Hey everyone, for those who chose pile number 3 or the caramel candies, this is your reading. So we're going to take a look at the overall energy, what kind of space you're in at the very moment. And the cards at the bottom of the deck is going to tell us that. We have the Queen of Cups, the Chariot, and the Give Your Relationship a Chance. So, right off the bat, what I can see right now is that you are in an energy of self-care, self-nurturing. You're worried about yourself at the very moment. You're making sure you're good, your emotions are good, your mentals are good. And you're moving forward. You're moving forward with your life. You're taking strides. You're doing what you need to do to get where you need to get. And I don't think your focus is on love at the moment. You're not really focused on other people. And I don't even think you're really focused on dating at the moment. You're just focusing on making sure you're emotionally stable, emotionally good, mentally stable, mentally able to basically function. And so the reason why I think you're in this space is because in the past, you got done wrong by someone you cared about. It could be recent past, it could be distant past, but something happened that caused an end to a situation, and that made you go inward into yourself and kind of figure out what did you need to be emotionally fulfilled within yourself. And we see that with the Seven of Swords, the Death card, and the Pay Attention to the Red Flags. So for example, number 1, maybe you were dealing with someone who was very immature. They did stupid things. They may have cheated. They may have done whatever. And that relationship ended because of it. And it caused you to go inward. And ever since then, you've not been focused on dating. You've just been focusing on healing and making sure you're taken care of, rather than trying to find that fulfillment from the external. You're finding it internally. And because of that, you're allowed, if you look at the second row, you're ending a cycle. You're ending the cycle of, you're ending a cycle where, you're in a bad place. You're ending this negative cycle. You're in a more fulfilled mindset. And because of that, you're feeling passionate. You're feeling more passionate about yourself. You're able to be more open towards things with the heart-to-heart conversation. You're opening up to the world. You're opening up to different people. But at the same time, you're not chasing anyone. You're not chasing love, because you feel fulfilled within yourself. And that in itself is bringing clarity, as we see with the Sun and the Knight of Swords. And because you're getting that clarity, you're attracting the right people into your life. You're attracting the right situations into your life. And in the future, I do see a relationship making itself known with the Two of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and true love. Two Cups obviously means partnership. And with the King of Pentacles, like I said, I don't read for specific genders. Everyone gets a psychic reading. It's not just men or women. So when it comes to these sort of things, like if you feel that you represent that you are the King of Pentacles, if you're the masculine King of Pentacles, then that card may represent you. Or if you're the feminine and you resonate with more with the Queen of Cups, then that may be you. But I kind of read it as the situation of the next relationship being something solid, something that's cherished, something that's treasured. And you both take it seriously, but at the same time, you nurture each other. Because with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, that's a good couple. They both nurture each other. She provides that emotional fulfillment. He provides that stability, and it makes for a pretty solid, good relationship. And so, whatever happened in the past, I feel like you're letting that go, and you're moving forward to something brighter. Now, scenario number 2. Let's say if someone from your past is trying to come back. I feel like they've completed a cycle. They're starting to realize what they did, but ultimately you have a decision whether you want to make it or not. If you do choose to take this person back, I do see them working to make this thing better. At the same time, the cards are cautioning you to pay attention to the red flags. So if they do decide to act up or be stupid or whatever, you'll get that clarity. You'll get that clarity and you'll be able to move forward. And because of the state you're in now, if they do something stupid, it wouldn't hit you on such a visceral level. It'll be something more or less like, oh, well, you're cheating. Okay, good. Well, you can get out, and I'll just go do something else. Like you, it wouldn't be something that would impact you because you already feel emotionally fulfilled within yourself. But if they decide to come back and act right, they would be able to provide something that's solid with the King of Pentacles and the True Love card, which will end up creating a solid relationship between you two. Now, like I said, it's all based on choice. They can come back. You decide that that's not what you want, but you'll still end up attracting someone that will give you that solid relationship. So either way you decide to move, unless you see the red flags and ignore them, that's a different story. But judging by the energy that you're in, if you see those red flags, you're not going to ignore them. You're going to take the action necessary to get yourself out of that situation because you're in a more self-fulfilling state. So for my singles, I do see something new. I do see some clarity coming in regards to whatever you dealt with in the past. You will get that clarity. You may even get that apology and that explanation of why they made that decision. But from that, you will be able to make your decision on how to proceed forward. And regardless of what decision you make, you will proceed forward with the Chariot card. You are in the driver's seat, like the lady in the picture. You are in the driver's seat. You know what you know where to go. You know where you want to end up. And if this person doesn't fit the bill from the past that decides they want to come back, if they don't fit that bill, you're just going to go without them and find someone that does fit that bill. And you will find that love because you are attracting this person and you are attracting this situation into your life because you're in a better state of mind. You're in a more self-fulfilled state of mind. So that's what I have for pile number 3. I hope I was able to help. If you like this reading, please like, subscribe, and share this video as well as future videos I'm going to release. I hope I was able to help. Thank you for joining me today. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.